back to another Spaz Monkey Sports presentation. Today's January 4th, 2025, 4:30 p.m. Cold, 28 degrees and dark outside. Cold winter day, upstate New York. St. Mary's of Washingtonville, New York, hosting St. Columba out of Goshen, Chester, New York. St. Columba's coming into this game 4 wins, 1 loss on the CYO season. Tip-off, we are underway. Washingtonville, or should say, St. Mary, first with possession. Shots up, it's good. St. Mary's first to strike, 2-0. These two teams faced off yesterday. A home game for St. Columba at C.J. Hooker. They came out victorious. Forget the final score of that one, but they went up big. St. Mary's looking to add to their lead. Player rebounded underneath, stolen by Joe. We're going the other way. Joey Shoes, Brendan, Massimo. Back to Joey. Joe from the wing. Joe looking to drive. Euro, power step, shots up, no good. Gets his own rebound, ball stripped. Joe comes away with it. Looking for a little bit of help. Finds Shoes, top of the key. Out to AJ. Whistle blew, travel called. We are going the other way. 5:56 on the clock. Washingtonville 2, St. Columba 0. Massimo on defense. 5 on the floor for your Columba. Shoes, Massimo, Joe, Brendan, and AJ. Washingtonville drives, puts up 2, no good. Rebound. St. Mary's with their own rebound. Nice move. Player goes up, puts up 2, no good. Ball poked free. AJ comes away with it. Hands the ball to Connolly across midcourt. Joe, Shoes, Brendan fires. It's good. Brendan Connolly from downtown. St. Columba with a 3-2 lead, 5:18 on the clock. Ball poked free on the floor. I can't see with the ref in front. Jump ball called. Good defense by St. Columba. AJ on the inbounds, it's Joe. Brendan. Shoes from the corner, rides the baseline, puts up 2, no good. Rebound Washingtonville, we're going the other way. Just under 5 minutes here in period 1. Right-handed layup, no good. Whistle blew, foul called. St. Mary's to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, wide right. Second free throw is good, nothing but net. We are tied 3-3. Period 1, 4:54 on the clock. AJ inbound to Joe. Back to AJ, give and go. Massimo. Immediately met by a defender. Shoes from the corner. Back out to Brendan. Bounce pass to Joe. Massimo, right wing. A little bit of trouble, gives it to Joe. Nice hesitation move by Joe, loses the handle. Travel called, that's a turnover. We're going the other way. Full court press by the Columba defense. St. Mary's gets across midcourt. Good shoes by defense. Good defense by shoes. Stepped in front of that, smacked that ball out of bounds. Interrupted the play. It will still be St. Mary's ball. That kind of works. Good shoes by defense. Shots up. Rebound, St. Mary. Player goes right back up, puts in 2. St. Mary's out in front, 5-3. 4 minutes exactly on the clock. Brendan, full court press by the St. Mary D. Joe Kelly. Joe drives, there's a 1-on-2, spins through 2 defenders. Travel called. The move looked good. Split the defenders right in half. Had a lane to the basket. Referee must have saw something. St. Mary's on the inbound. St. Mary's looking to add to their lead with a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Brendan. We're going back the other way. Brendan to Joe. Massimo from the elbow fires a 3. It's good. Massimo Masterserio continuing his lightning shooting from yesterday with another 3. Gives his team a 6-5 lead here with 3:20 left in period 1. St. Mary's working the ball into the paint. Stripped by Joe. Stolen. Give me your lunch money. We're going the other way. Joe with a clear lane to the basket. Contested at the end. Puts up 2. No good. Rebound St. Mary. Stolen. Whistle blew. Foul charged. Let's see. This foul is on Diaz. This is AJ's first foul of the game. Inbounds by St. Mary's is good. Stolen. I think Shoes was on defense. Might have got a hand on it. Ball came free. Joe comes away with it. St. Columba on the move. Connolly firing a 3 off the mark. Rebound Diaz. Joey Shoes fires a 3 of his own. No good. Massimo with a deep rebound. Timeout called by St. Columba's head coach Rick Dugan. Good timeout, so Moss was about to be in some trouble over there with not much room to work. 2:37 left period 1. Score, St. Columba 6, St. Mary's 5. St. Columba's back out on the hardwood. Five on the floor for your Columba. There's Jensen. There's Joe. Gareth. Jake. And Oliver. Jake set on the inbounds for Columba. Jake to Joe. Back to Jake. Fires a 3. Shots up. It's good. Nothing but net. Jake Caliburn buries a 3, giving his team a 9-5 lead here in period 1. Oliver got a hand on it. St. Mary's comes away with it. Shots up. No good. Rebound Gareth. St. Columba on the move. Oliver. Jensen, back to Oliver. Good give and go. Baseline, shots up. Tipped. Shot is blocked. We're going back the other way. Whistle blew. Travel called. Player picked up his dribble. Dragged that right foot. Referee right on top of it. That will be a turnover. So today's matchup, we're doing something a little different. I am standing on the side of the court of the direction that St. Columba's going, a basket they're going to shoot at. So in between periods, we'll keep changing. Oliver, Gareth, Jensen, paint. Jake, baseline, fires, a deep two off the mark. Rebound, St. Mary's, we're going the other way. St. Mary's from the corner, immediately contested by Gareth and Jake. Free lane to the basket, puts up two, it's good. Contested there at the end by Joe, but the shot goes in. Brings the score, St. Columba 9, St. Mary's 7. Stolen! Shots off the mark. Next shot's up, no good. Rebound, Jake came flying in out of nowhere, poked that ball to Gareth. St. Columba coming back down. Oliver to Gareth. Oh, I think Gareth thought that was one of his teammates. He tapped the ball right to the defender. Jensen gets it right back, passes to Joe. Joe looking for Oliver. Oliver, nice head fake. Looking to run the baseline, shut down, just to Gareth. Joe, top of the key. Gets the ball out to Jake. Jake runs to the baseline, puts up two, no good. Joe with a rebound. Joe puts up two, no good. The players go down pretty hard. They seem to be okay. They got up. St. Mary's on the move, going the other way. Ball blocked by Jake. Big block by the St. Columba defense. Ball goes out of bounds. That will be St. Mary ball. That was off of Jake's hand. St. Mary's set on the inbound. St. Mary's drives, floater up, no good. Rebound Jensen, foul called over the back. Jensen had his hands up before the whistle to the ref saying, hey, come on. Guy dragged me down from behind. That'll be St. Columba ball. 22 on the clock. Score, St. Columba 9, St. Mary's 7. St. Columba on the move. Oliver, cross midcourt. Joe spins. Trying to work the ball to Jensen, top of the key. Oliver fires a three off the mark. Garrett there with a shot, rebound and shot off the mark. Joe, another rebound. Jensen underneath goes to put up two, it's good. 2 points for Cahill. Scored 11-7, 1.2 on the clock. Shot does not get off in time. And that'll do it after 1 period of play. Score, St. Columba 11, St. Mary's 7. Now we're gonna pause for some station identification. All right, period 2 set to get underway. Stolen by Gareth. Jake. Right, though we're switching sides of the court. Guess I came down a little too soon. Jake. Jensen. Oliver. Fires. No good. Rebound. Can't see what's going on down there. We're on the wrong side of the court. St. Mary's ball. Next stoppage of play or timeout. I'll head back down. Gareth and Oliver laid out trying to get the steal. St. Mary's comes away with it. St. Mary's finds a lane, puts up two, it's good. Cuts the score, 11-9, St. Columba with a 2-point lead. Jake to Oliver, back to Jake. Jensen, cross midcourt. Jensen to Jake. Jensen in the paint, drives, finds Joe, baseline, puts up two, it's good. St. Columba back out in front by 4, score 13-9, 5:48 on the clock. Mary's looking to set up some offense. Whistle blew. Timeout called by St. Mary's bench. We're going to pause for some station identification and switch sides. Okay, we're back. That timeout was called from the St. Mary's bench. 5:24 left in period 2. St. Columba 13, St. Mary 9. St. Columba hanging on to a 4-point lead. St. Mary's with the ball, inbounds good. Shots up, short, no good. Rebound St. Mary, get their own ball. Ball off the foot of Joe. St. Mary's player picks it back up. They retain possession. St. Mary's corner drives, travel called. That'll be a turnover. Jensen set on the inbound. Jensen to Joe. Oliver. Brendan. Back to Oliver. Oliver says, hey, let's hit reset. Joe. Jake from the corner. Jensen calling for it in the paint. Joe spins. Finds Connolly. Oliver. Joe. Jake fires a 3. Shots off the mark, rebound St. Mary's, we're going back the other way. Stolen, Brendan says, give me your lunch money. We're going the other way. Joe, cross midcourt. Joe drives, puts up 2, no good, rebound Jensen. Jensen goes right up, puts in 2 more. 4 points for Jensen, score 15-9, 4:15 on the clock, period 2. Joe on defense, shots up, no good. St. Mary somehow got their own rebound. Player went up for the shot and he's fouled. He'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw off the mark. Teammates come in, say, come on, man, you got this, let's go. Second free throw is good. 1 of 2 from the line. That brings the score. Oh, somehow St. Columba saved that pass. Jake came down with it. Dishes to Brendan. Brendan to Jake. Jake works the ball in the paint to Jensen. Jensen to Joe. Baseline, puts up 2, no good. Joe with his own rebound goes up, lays in another 2. That brings the score. 17-10, 3:33 on the clock. St. Mary's on the move. St. Mary's outside the perimeter. Thinking about the 3. Trying to work the ball into the paint. Nothing's doing. Quickly shut down by they find the open man. He puts up 2, no good. Rebound Joe. St. Columba's on the move. Oliver out in front. Oliver to Jake. puts up 2 and he misses, no good. That's one Jake wants back. He'll make 99 out of 100 times. St. Mary's on the move. Just under 3 minutes on the clock. Score 17-10. Stolen by Jake, we're going the other way. Jensen, paint, Oliver. Oliver drives, needs some help, finds Joe underneath. Joe puts up 2, brings the score 19-10. Jensen popped that free. St. Mary's comes away with it. Bucket is good. 7-point game brings the score. St. Columba 19, St. Mary 12. Just under 2 on the clock. Jake, Oliver, behind the back pass to Brendan, lays in 2. Great finish. Brendan came up looking for a foul. No foul called. 21-12, 1:45 on the clock. Jensen, Oliver, Joe, left-handed layup, lays in 2. 23-12, 1:27 on the clock. St. Mary with the ball. St. Mary's fires a 3, just off the mark. Rebound St. Columba, we're going the other way. Joe's got Jensen to his right. Oliver further out. Oliver gets the ball, lays in 2. 25-12. St. Mary's baseline. No whistle blown. Thought maybe there would have been a travel there. St. Mary's working the ball in the paint. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Rebound Jensen. St. Columba coming down. Jake. Let's go, Jensen. St. Mary on the move. Beautiful bounce pass. Player lays in 2. Brings the score 25-14. 27 seconds left here in the first half. Jake with the ball. Jensen puts up 2. It's good. Good shot, Jensen. 16 on the clock. 27-14. Joe stole it. Pick, give me your lunch money. We're going the other way. Joe, shots up. It's good. And that'll do it. After 1 half of play, score, St. Columba 29, St. Mary 14. Now we'll pause for some station identification. Bod Remod, Warwick, New York, personal training, one-on-one or group. Get your best 60-minute workout inside of that 1 hour, stretching as well. Bod Mod Remod. Operator owned, Liz Schlegel and Coach Andrew Tolosi. Youth training and adult training, Bod Remod, Warwick, New York. All right, both teams coming back out on the floor for this second half. Good first, a lot of good things done by both teams in the first half of play. Fortunately for St. Columba, they're on the right side of the scoreboard. Right, first possession of the second half goes to St. Mary. Five on the floor for Columba. Starting the second half, we have Oliver, Jake, Joey Shoes, Joe, and AJ. St. Mary's. Mid-range jumper, shots up, it's good. Actually, about an 18, 19-foot jumper right there. Brings the score 29-16. St. Mary first to strike here in the second half. Ball stolen. St. Mary's lays in another 2. St. Mary's coming out of the gate with a 4-0 run. Good defense by St. Mary again. Ball is tipped. Joe Kelly goes up. Shot's no good. Rebound St. Mary's. We're going the other way. St. Mary's baseline floater. It's good. St. Mary's on a 6-0 run to start the second half. AJ, Joe, Jake. Ball tipped. Jake comes away with it. That one was almost snuffed out. Oh, that pass is stolen. St. Mary going the other way. St. Mary's from the corner. Back to the top of the key. Jake Halberg on defense. Player left wide open from the corner. Fires a 3 in and out, no good. Rebound AJ Diaz. We're going the other way. Oliver. Jake. Back to Oliver. Oliver finds Jake. Bounce pass to Joe. Back to Oliver. Pass stolen. Player's got Oliver to beat. Goes up strong. Puts up 2. It's good. St. Mary's on an 8-0 run to start the second half. Pass stolen. We're going back the other way. Call timeout. St. Mary's with the ball. St. Mary's got a 4-on-3. Player loses control. Whistle blew. Kick charge to St. Columba. That'll be St. Mary ball. Head coach does not agree with the call. AJ charged with a kick. St. Columba coming out of the gate flat. The head coach wants a word with the referee. He's saying that's the third kick call of the game. Referee responded, it is. This could be a coaching tactic, disturb the flow of the game. Veteran coaching move by head coach Rick Dugan. All right, St. Mary's out of the gate on an 8-0 run to start the second half. They have the ball, 29-22, 4:43 on the clock. From the left elbow, baseline. Joe Kelly immediately shut that down and back into the paint. Looking for a little bit of help. Good defense by Columba. They take the ball away. We're going the other way. Jake fires a 2, shots no good, rebound St. Mary. Good hesitation move, shots up, no good. St. Mary's fouled, going to the free throw line to shoot 2. So I'm pretty much standing on the baseline of the court, so the zooming in, zooming out, a little bit tricky. First free throw is good. Nothing but net. Brings the score 29-23. Gareth checks into the game. Shoes with a well-deserved breather.
Energy.
Second free throw up, no good. Rebound Gareth. St. Mary's still on their 9-0 run. Can St. Columba find an answer? Oliver. Pass stolen. We're going the other way. St. Mary's got fast break out in front. Puts up 2. It's good. It's a 4-point game. 29-25. An 11-0 run by St. Mary to start the second half. Oliver. Gareth, back to Oliver. Joe. Gareth. AJ, paint, puts up 2. It's good. First points of the game of the second half for St. Columba. Back out in front by 6, 31-25. St. Mary still on an 11-2 run. Big block by Gareth. St. Columba comes away with it. Jake, Oliver out in front, nobody to beat. Lays up 2, it's good. 33-25. St. Mary's drive, back out outside the perimeter. St. Mary's looking for an open lane or shot, nothing doing. Good defense by Columba, pull up jumper, shot's no good. Rebound Oliver, out to Jake. Bounce pass to Joe. Joe's got a 1-on-2, spins, breaks free, puts in 2. St. Columba on a 6-0 run themselves. After that 11-0 run by St. Mary. Jump ball called. Little prematurely in my eyes. AJ with a well-deserved breather and Jake as well. Brendan Connolly and Jensen Cahill check into the game. 10-point lead for Columba, score 35-25, 2 minutes on the clock. See if I can get some picks. Oliver. Joe, pass stolen. We're going the other way. St. Mary's, no one no beat, puts up 2, an easy 2, it's good. Uncontested layup on the fast break on the other side of the court. Jensen's pass to Joe, knocked out of bounds by St. Mary's defense. It'll be St. Columba ball. Jensen inbound to Oliver. Oliver to Gareth. Trying to find Connolly on the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary ball. In this game of momentum, we've seen momentum shift twice so far here in this exciting second half. Whistle blew. This foul's to St. Columba. Joe Kelly charged with that foul. It'll be St. Mary possession. Passes in. Oh, I think a foul called. I thought it was going to be a travel. That foul is on Oliver. It'll be a non-shooting foul. St. Mary's possession. Inbound is good. Top of the key, player fires a 3, shots off the mark, rebound Jensen. We're going the other way. Joe out to Oliver. Head coach saying breathe, that means reset. Let's set this up, set up some offense. Control this game. Jensen, paint, mid-range jumper. Shots just off the mark, rebound Joe. Joe goes right up, lays in 2. 53 seconds on the clock. Columba back up 10, 37-27. Full court press by the Columba defense. St. Mary's cross midcourt. Player's foot tangled up. That's a trip. That's a foul on Jensen. I believe his first foul of the game. (37-27), 35 left on the clock, period 3. St. Mary's on a deep inbounds, finds their player. Wide open from the corner, fires a 3, just short. Rebound Gareth, we're going the other way. Pass to Jensen, back to Gareth, Oliver. Jensen in the paint, Euro puts up 2, off the mark. St. Mary's with the rebound. Wide open from the corner, St. Mary's launches, no good. Rebound saved Columba, we're going back down. Gareth to Jensen, back to Gareth, full court press. And that'll do it after 3 periods of play, 37-27. Now we'll pause for some station identification. And perhaps a word or two from our sponsors. Okay, both teams back out on the floor. Period 4 set to begin. 5 on the floor for your Columba. We have Brendan Connolly, Massimo Mastroserio, Oliver Mastroserio, Joe Kelly, and Jensen Cahill. We are underway. St. Mary's with the ball, down 10, 37-27. Looking to set up some offense here. Let's see if they can come out as strong as they did on the period 3. St. Mary, top of the key, left alone in the corner, drives, baseline. Quickly shut down, puts up a shot, it's good! Beautiful shot by St. Mary, cuts the score to 8, 37-29. Brendan to Jensen. Jensen tried to get the ball out in front to Joe. Joe, Oliver underneath. Oliver spins, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Jensen. Jensen goes right in for 2. St. Columba back out in front, 39-29, 6:23 on the clock. St. Mary's launches a 3 off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds behind the backboard. It'll be St. Columba ball. Jensen to Oliver. Oliver, Massimo. Quickly shut down by the St. Mary's defense. Oliver back to the top of the key. Coach yelling, hit reset. Jensen in the paint. Brendan from the corner, from the wing. Shot's no good. St. Mary's on the move. Foul charge to Massimo, his first foul of the game. He's got 4 more fouls in his pocket to use. Inbound is good. St. Mary's with the ball, top of the key. Out to the right wing. Top of the key, left wing, corner, baseline, player drives. Travel called. It was immediately shut down by good defense, Joe Kelly, and Jensen came in to help. Blocked the lane, player slid his foot, referee right on top of it. Jensen on the inbound, finds Massimo. Massimo back to Jensen. Joe, crosses midcourt. Joe looking for a little bit of help, gives it to Jensen, back to Oliver. Oliver to Jensen. Jensen drives, finds Brendan underneath, Connolly lays in 2. 41-29, 5:23 on the clock. Out of bounds off of St. Columba, that will be St. Mary ball. St. Mary in the paint. Shot blocked by Jensen. Oliver comes away with it. Dishes to Massimo. Back to Oliver. Coach yelling, reset, reset. Joe looking for a lane. Nothing doing. Whistle blew, travel called. It'll be St. Mary's ball, 41-29, 4:55 on the clock. Into paint, spin move, player puts in two. Beautiful right-handed layup. 41-31, 4:38 on the clock. Jensen to Joe. Out to Brendan. Brendan has Massimo in the front, Oliver to the right. Loses the handle. St. Mary's came away with it. Looked like Brendan gave him a seat, a bench to sit on. Player landed gingerly on Brendan's back and passed the ball. St. Mary on the move. Shots up, no good. Rebound Jensen. Jensen to Joe. Coach wanting to slow this one down and reset. Joe, top of the wing, on the right wing, Jensen. Brendan left alone for three, fires a shot off the mark. St. Mary with the rebound, we're going the other way. St. Mary's with a floater off the mark. Joe with the rebound, St. Columba on the move. Joe puts up a shot, no good. Oliver comes away with it. Good timeout by St. Columba bench. Saw his player in trouble between the three-point line and the foul line. Says, you know what? Timeout. Got a few in my pocket. Let's use one. Bring this one in. All right, both teams coming out of the timeout. 5 on the floor for your Columba. Oliver, Jensen, Jake, Joey Shoes, and Joe Kelly. Let's back up a little bit. Inbound to Jensen. Joe, Shoes, Oliver from the corner. Drives, floater, up, in and out, no good. Rebound St. Mary, we're going the other way. We're gonna move up a little now. Stolen, Joey Shoes, we're going the other way to Jensen. Joe, Oliver, left alone from three, fires, in and out, no good. Jensen with the rebound, goes right up, no good. Joe Kelly with the rebound, he's fouled. Joe to the line to shoot two. Second free throw is up, it's good. Brings the score 42-31. Columba back out in front by 11. St. Mary on the inbound. Ball across midcourt. Jensen poked it free. St. Mary's comes away with it. St. Mary's from the right wing. Player pulled up the dribble to the corner. Back to the top of the key. Left wing drives, baseline floater, no good. Ball hit the back of the side of the backboard. I believe Jensen's charged with a foul on that. That'll be Jensen's second foul of the game. That is a shooting foul. 2 free throws coming up. Second free throw is good. We have a 10-point game, 42-32. Jensen on the inbound finds Jake. Full court press by the St. Mary defense. Jake bounce pass to Oliver. Joe left all alone. Joe puts up 2. It's good. St. Columba back out in front by 12, 44-32. St. Mary's in the paint, spins, player puts up a shot, in and out, no good, bad roll. Oh, St. Mary's with their own rebound. Whistle blew, foul charged. Jensen's third foul of the game. That's a non-shooting foul. Substitution, AJ Diaz checks into the game. Jake Caliburg with a breather. Timeout called by St. Mary. Nick Connolly, father to Brendan, does the book for the St. Columba team. Nicknamed Nicky Stats. Very good with the stats, win, losses, who needs to, in tournament play, who needs to win by what points, what seed. All right, St. Mary's back out on the floor. St. Columba coming. 5 on the floor for your Columba. AJ, Joe, Joey Shoes, Oliver, and Jensen. St. Mary on the inbound, stolen. AJ Diaz got a hand on the ball. They'll get a redo. Ball went out of bounds, I believe. St. Mary's. St. Mary's trying to work the ball. Outside perimeter. Player drives. Back out, top of the key. 2:25 on the clock. St. Columba up 12, 44-32. Bounce pass in the paint. Nice backdoor feed. Ball goes out of bounds. Unfortunately, that will be St. Columba ball. Jensen on the inbound. Finds Joe. Shoes. AJ. Oliver back to the top of the key. Looking for a little bit of help. Pass stolen. We're going the other way. St. Mary's puts up 2. It's good. We have a 10-point game. 1:52 on the clock. 44-34. St. Columba with the ball. Jensen. Pass sailed out of bounds. Timeout called by St. Mary. All right, 140 left in regulation, 44-34. St. Mary's with the ball. St. Mary's successful inbound. Now they got to get the ball across midcourt. They do. Really shouldn't be burning time this close of a game. Down 10 with 1:25 on the clock. Oh, poke free from behind by Jensen. St. Mary's recovers in the corner. Baseline, player drives, puts up a pass. Kick the ball back outside the perimeter. St. Mary's fires a three, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. That will be St. Columba ball. Oliver, AJ, working the ball to Jensen. Joey Shoes from the corner, fires a three. No good, rebound St. Mary's. We're going back down the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. That will be St. Mary ball. St. Mary's with the inbounds, can't handle the pass. Jensen comes away with it. Oliver, 40 seconds on the clock. St. Columba up 10, looking to burn some time here. Oliver to Jensen. Back to Oliver. And that'll do it. St. Columba's gonna run down the clock. Joey Shoes. Back to Oliver. Joe. Joe drives, pulls up. Oliver. And both teams are just running down the clock here. Referees could just call it. AJ fires a deep two, and it's good! A buzzer beater by AJ Diaz, mobbed by his teammates over in the corner. And that'll do it. Final score. St. Columba 46, it's not reflecting that too. St. Mary 34. I believe St. Columba goes to 5-win, 1 loss on the CYO season. And thank you for tuning in. That'll do it. Thanks for tuning in. Spaz Monkey Sports, where youth sports is insane.